Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Big Mike back here once again. And today, I have my predictions for this Saturday's AEW Double or Nothing pay-per-view. It should be a fun one, so let's get into the predictions. First up, so far, the only match on the pre-show, or the... what do they call it? They got a special name for it. I forget. It's the pre-show. You have Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn taking on the Best Friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta. Formerly Trent Beretta, but yeah, you know who he is. Chuck and Trent have been on a roll lately, and I do believe they already have a pinfall victory over one half of the AEW Tag Team Champions. So I believe they are getting the win here. No offense to Private Party. I think they're entertaining as hell. But this is the Best Friends win. Alright. A kind of late addition match to the card. You have the Natural Dustin Rhodes taking on Shawn Spears, the former Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. Excuse me. Spears actually called out Dustin on a spoof newscast this Wednesday on Dynamite. And Dustin has been out selling an injury at the hands of Lance Archer during the TNT Championship Tournament. I'll get to that. I think Spears needs a win here. Poor guy has kind of been lost in the shuffle a little bit, but I feel like they could build him back up easily with a win over a grizzled veteran like Dustin. Next up, a match I'm not sure is going to happen, but I'll predict on it anyway. You have Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Chris Statlander. Baker actually suffered a bit of an injury. I've been hearing it's an ACL tear. So I'm not 100% sure if this match is going through or not. But I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. If it does happen, I think Baker's going to win. There's also another way this could go, and Baker could introduce a protege of sorts. You know, someone she's going to be grooming to be so she could manage. At least until she gets better. So I think either way, Baker or the protege, whoever that may be, could potentially win this. So... fingers crossed Britt Baker's alright and heals up quickly. Next up, we have the Casino ladder match for an AEW World Title shot. Now, this match, it's not going to be everyone all together out at the same time. It's going to start with two people. Every couple minutes, we are going to get a new entrant, but at any point, you can get a combatant can get a ladder, climb it, and retrieve the chips. I almost said case because it is similar to Money in the Bank, I'm not going to lie, but I still think it's going to be fun. We have the combatants for this match is Darby Allin, bit of a fan favorite, and I think a big favorite to win this. Colt Cabana, underrated dude, big moveset, wouldn't be surprised if he won. Orange Cassidy, which is going to be a little tough to retrieve those with his hands in his pockets. So, Ray Phoenix, who suffered a bit of a freak injury on Dynamite this week after doing a dive spot into a crowd and really hit the back of his head hard on the floor. Not even the mat, the floor, which that was scary. Reports are he's okay for the match, and hopefully he heals up after that. We have Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian of the SCU. We have Kip Sabian, Superbad, Luchasaurus, and a mystery combatant. Now, this whole mystery combatant thing is interesting because right now it could be just about anybody. It could be Jeff Cobb. It could be Marty Scurll if he really wanted to be in. Brian Cage, who's been rumored to be associated with AEW, but has been healing due to a real injury. I believe it was a bicep tear. Could be someone already on the roster, like a Daniels. Although I have heard it is going to be someone new to the roster. And just for fun, I'm going to throw Pineapple Pete in there. He's been a job guy who has been on TV a lot. And Jericho has an issue with. So, who do I think is going to be the mystery? I would be happy for either Cobb or Cage or pretty much anybody. I'm going to say Cobb just because he didn't really get a fair shot at his first run in AEW where he lost to Jon Moxley pretty quick. So I think he's going to get a rebound win here. And then we'll see him challenge for the AEW title in the future. Speaking of title matches, we have our first of 2 title matches on the card. No, first of 3, actually. I forgot one. We have champion Nyla Rose defending her women's championship against Hikaru Shida in a no DQ, no count-out match. So this could be a real nasty, hard-hitting match that we deserve. And I'm sorry, Shida, I love you. You've been a real MVP to AEW right now. This is a Nyla Rose win. I think she needs to run through the roster. All the while, though, AEW could build someone up really big. Next up, we have a bit of an oddball match as Maxwell Jacob Friedman from Long Island, that's my boy, versus Jungle Boy, Luke Perry's son. These two are very, very good in the ring. MJF is a great talker as well. And here's what I think is going to happen. I think MJF is going to get the win. And then he's going to try to do something extra onto Jungle Boy. And then we'll have Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt come out to make the save. Wardlow, MJF's bodyguard, is going to get involved. But, 3-on-2. How are you going to do this? FTR hit the ring, make their big debut, and make a nice 4-man stable. Like, I know the former Revival really don't need to be in a stable, but an association with MJF and Wardlow as a big heel group could be really good. And could continue this little feud with Jurassic Express. I'd be down for that. Alright, next up in the finals for the TNT Championship tournaments, we have Cody Rhodes, or Cody if you just want to call him that, taking on the Murder Hawk Monster Lance Archer. Archer's the one who put Dustin Rhodes on the shelf for a few months. And Cody has just been. He got a fluke win in the second round over Darby Allin to get to the final. I don't think Allin is going to get involved here. This is a real coin toss for me because Cody so far on pay per view has, or at least lately on pay per view, has nothing but take losses. However, if Cody does win, does that hurt Lance Archer at all? Because they've been building him up beautifully. Also, however, the TNT title is usually, if they're going to rank this as a mid-card belt, I'm not really sure what they're going to do with it yet. Would this be a lead up to an AEW title shot in which Cody can't compete for that in his match against Jericho at the first Double or Nothing? Or was that something else? I think that was something else. Anyway. I'm going to say Archer. Young guy, I think, needs this win a little bit more than Cody. As much as I would like to see the big face win and get one over on MJF, I do believe Archer is going to get the win here. Alright, next match for the AEW World title. We have Jon Moxley, former Dean Ambrose, taking on the exalted one of the Dark Order, Mr. Brody Lee. This build-up has been a little weird. We see Brody Lee just take the world title. And after a match against... Who was it against? I want to say it was either Santana or Ortiz. The Dark Order, minus Uno and Grayson, who are stuck in Canada. I believe if the numbers were even, then maybe we could see a title change. But I don't think we're going to see a big title change here. I'm sorry, Mr. Brody Lee. It is not quite time yet, and plus this feud has just been, I wouldn't say uninteresting, but a little thrown together at the last minute. So I think Moxley's going to win here, and then we'll see someone a little new and exciting come along, like maybe an MJF or Jeff Cobb or Brian Cage or whoever wins that ladder match. Our main event of the evening, the Stadium Stampede match. You have the Elite, Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega, the Jacksons, the Young Bucks, and Broken Matt Hardy taking on the Inner Circle, Jericho, Hager, Guevara, Santana, and Ortiz. Now, from what I understand of the rules of this match, both factions start at either end of Jacksonville Stadium, the Jags Stadium. They're going to meet in the middle. It's a no DQ, falls count anywhere affair. So, the match could literally end anywhere. Both Page and the Jacksons recently came back on this week's Dynamite to even the odds against the Inner Circle, who have been taking on Omega and Hardy, usually to uneven numbers. This is kind of a filler number 2 match to when we will get the Blood and Guts match, which was scheduled for, I want to say, a couple weeks ago, but now, thanks to the pandemic, that's not going to happen for now. So here's what I see. I do see the Elite getting a win here. Now, does that mean everyone will be on the same page? I don't think so, because they've been doing an Adam Page feeling like a third or fourth wheel in the Elite storyline, in this stable. I don't think they're going to do the breakup angle just yet. I think they're going to wait for Blood and Guts to do that. But maybe this kind of gets extended along when Omega and Page lose the tag team titles, which I think that's eventually going to happen. So that is it. That is my predictions for AEW Double or Nothing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you guys later. Peace.